Personal protective equipment, commonly referred to as PPE, is equipment worn to minimize exposure to hazards that cause serious workplace injuries and illnesses. These injuries and illnesses may result from contact with physical, mechanical, or other workplace hazards. Rubber dishwashing gloves protect your hands and arms from water burns and scalds and cuts and lacerations associated with the equipment cleaning. These gloves should be used on both hands when handling dishes for a dishwasher and in a 3-compartment sink. A cutting glove is worn on the hand that is holding the item to be cut. Cutting gloves need to be cleaned after each use, and a vinyl glove needs to be put over the cutting glove to prevent cross-contamination. Always remember to wash your hands before putting on your gloves. A metal mesh glove is worn when cleaning a slicer or sharpening knives. The metal mesh glove needs to be worn on the hand that may come into contact with the blade. Make sure that the slicer is unplugged before cleaning it. Every associate is required to wear a pair of slip-resistant shoes at all times. Slips, trips, and falls are the #1 cause of accidents in food service establishments. While these shoes are designed to protect you, they are not foolproof. You must still exercise caution walking and be mindful to avoid wet floors and floors with debris. Slip-resistant shoes should not be worn outdoors in snowy or icy weather. Goggles are worn when changing out chemicals for the dish machine or using delimer for cleaning equipment. Goggles need to be inspected before use to make sure they are clean and in working condition. Clean the goggles after each use. Burn sleeves protect your arms by eliminating direct contact with heat. When pulling hot pans out of the oven, wearing these sleeves on both arms will prevent forearm burns. Burn sleeves must be worn while accessing an oven, a steamer, a hot box, and when operating a deep fryer. Heat-resistant oven mitts must be worn on both hands while accessing an oven, a steamer, a hot box, when operating a deep fryer, and when touching handles of range-top pots and pans. Heat-resistant oven mitts must be kept dry to maintain their heat resistance. When a mitt becomes wet, it must be swapped out for a clean and dry mitt. Wet floor signs must be available and used in every unit. The number of signs in each unit varies as it depends upon the size of the unit. This can be confirmed by the DM. 35-inch wet floor signs are recommended as they provide greater alert as opposed to the standard height. Using folding step ladders decreases risk of injury due to strains, sprains, and overexertion. Periodically inspect the ladder for damage, loose steps and nails, missing parts, and to ensure that it is free from debris. It is important to use caution while on a folding step ladder. Maintain 3 points of contact with the ladder, 2 hands and 1 foot, or 1 foot and 2 hands at all times. At least 1 folding step ladder is required per unit. Thank you for learning about personal protective equipment in the workplace. Produced by David Johnson.